It is 7:10 a.m. You wake up, reach for your phone, and it unlocks instantly with a glance. Your smartwatch quietly logs your resting heart rate, while a smart speaker waits in the corner. To you, this feels like effortless modern convenience. But underneath this frictionless morning routine, you are actively being mapped. We have all experienced the uncanny coincidence. You mention needing new luggage in a private, real-world conversation, and 10 minutes later, an advertisement for a suitcase appears on your screen. The precision is so startling that it leads to a widespread public assumption. Our devices must be secretly recording every word we say to sell us products. But the evidence does not support the secret microphone theory. Continuous mass audio recording for advertising is highly inefficient and largely unproven. The reality begins with the secure enclave. When you scan your face or fingerprint, your smartphone converts that physical scan into an abstract mathematical template, locking it safely inside an isolated microchip. While your local biometric template stays locked away, the operating system uses that hardware security as a clever distraction. The surrounding cloud applications, your photo backups, map histories, and voice assistants, are actively vacuuming up everything else. Technology platforms do not need a live secret wiretap. They rely on an invisible tracking web that works perfectly without ever hearing your voice. This network map illustrates behavioral correlation. If you discuss travel on your home Wi-Fi and a family member searches for flights on a laptop connected to that same router, the advertising network links disparate device signals across your shared IP address. Much of this data flows through the cloud photo pipeline. Cloud photo services run continuous machine learning pipelines on every uploaded image. Through automatic facial clustering, algorithms group recurring faces together. Over decades, without you ever explicitly typing a single name, these systems map your multi-generational family trees, track your health events, and identify your changing social circles. Your physical domestic space is mapped just as ruthlessly. Smart home Internet of Things devices and background location pings log precisely when your household sleeps, when you leave for work, and how long you spend at a local clinic. By relying on these daily conveniences, users unintentionally construct a permanent biometric vault, a highly searchable, deeply intimate database of their life patterns. To see that this data harvesting is a deliberate corporate strategy, we can look at the landmark legal battles that forced tech giants to expose their actual pipelines. Under the Biometric Information Privacy Act, tech platforms faced class action lawsuits, resulting in a $650 million settlement. They were caught harvesting facial geometry through photo tagging algorithms without explicit user consent. Major mobile platform operators also faced historic multi-state litigation, settling for $391 million after investigations proved they continued to track user locations, even after people actively turned off their location history settings. When companies do ask for permission, they rely on dark patterns, user interfaces deliberately designed to confuse or exhaust you. They bury privacy controls behind multi-layered menus to force you into surrendering permissions. These lawsuits prove a chilling fact. Passive data harvesting is the default operational state of these software ecosystems, requiring aggressive consumer resistance just to turn the tracking off. The final stage of the data pipeline is the inference engine, where isolated raw signals are compiled into a singular profile that outputs a percentage-based prediction. If a smartwatch logs a sudden spike in a resting heart rate, and a phone logs a late-night location change to a clinic, algorithms cross-reference these signals to deduce stress, fatigue, or hidden illnesses. These probabilities enter a permanent profile and are used for high-impact automated decisions. They quietly dictate the news users read, the job opportunities they are shown, and the insurance rates they pay. Personal devices generate the high-resolution data necessary for models to predict and narrow user choices. We must distinguish this unregulated corporate tracking from official state infrastructure. Identity frameworks like India's Aadhaar are strictly regulated by law, explicitly restricting core biometrics from being shared or used for arbitrary commercial purposes. The immediate threat lies in the private sector, and you are not powerless. Reclaiming your data requires executing a rigorous audit. Start by purging unnecessary app permissions. Isolate your smart home devices on a separate guest Wi-Fi network and disable automatic cloud photo backups for your sensitive folders. Implement physical hardware boundaries. Use manual camera lens covers and physically remove or mute smart devices during confidential corporate meetings or legal consultations. We cannot fully hide from the digital age, but we can starve the inference engine. By stripping away these data points, we ensure that modern convenience never costs us our autonomy.